History Physical Education. The presenters are Jorge Borges, Esteban Gampa, Néstor Sanabria, and Daniela Montaño. Origin A&D History of Physical Education consisted of physical exercise to increase agility, flexibility, and endurance. The Greeks considered the body as a temple. It enclosed the brain, A&D soul, A&D gymnastics. Was a means to maintain the health and functionality of the body. They used to have agility and strength. He said yesterday that gymnastics were important for health.
Lack of physical education. The years begin to read a book. The body, accustomed to being clumsy and slow, begins to tire with the last effort. In it, everything increases and is accentuated abnormally. Weight, blood pressure, and cholesterol. People are not used to exercise since childhood. Physical education was not being used for good health. People were not doing sports. Physical education was being used by few people. People were having health problems for not doing sports activity.
This discipline has been influenced by military, religions, medical, pedagogical, artists, recreation, and physical ideas and parties. So that is teaching was developed under different pedagogical style, establish the theoretical and practice, guidance of what Colombian society can know today physical education in 1888 and law in 1902 was promulgated in the Article 9 and gymnastics was declared obligatory in public school. In 1933, Colombian study could practice physical education in school. Jorge Perry can play at the Olympic Games in the marathon. Jorge Perry can win the Olympic Games in the marathon discipline.
Many have been the changes that have undergone physical activity or exercise throughout history to reach the concept of physical education that we know today. Its inclusion in the educational system is relatively recent and the route to reach it has not been without difficulties. Currently, physical education is considered as a mandatory area according to the Ministry of Education and Culture for primary education. It has been considered as a fundamental discipline for the education and integral formation of the human being, especially if it is worked at an early age, since it allows students to develop motor, cognitive, and affective skills essential for their daily life and a process for their project lifetime. Number one, appropriate physical activity should be used for children. Number two, physical education has been used to improve health. Number three, physical education can be used as a pedagogical process. Number four, physical education teacher must get used to making good use of pedagogy. Number